distribution. Okay. Now, whenever you will assign any worker to your Mule application, it will create n number of threads. Okay. Based on the your application complexity, it will create number of threads. Okay. Now each thread will start processing requests like multiple requests. Okay. So if any thread is like occupied by any component for longer time, then your number of requests what you can handle will be less. Okay, so here how you will identify like processing time of your API, how much complex your API is there, how many external call you are doing, that external call is taking how much time, what all data weave logic or what all complex logic you have written, how much time they are taking. So based on all this thing, you need to identify how much time your API will take. Okay, for example, your API is taking 3 seconds. After analysis, you found it's taking 3 seconds. So external call is taking 2 seconds. Your data web is taking 1 second. So your processing time is 3 seconds. Okay, that will be your SLA. Now, how many requests you are getting? For example, you want to handle 500 requests in a minute. So you will start your PT with these 500 requests. If you will find your worker is not able to handle those many of requests, so first you need to do analysis of your API. Your API is optimized API or not, right? Whatever best practices should be there, like if you can do parallel processing, so you are doing parallel processing or not. If you don't have any complex logic which is unnecessary taking time, so all those things you need to identify. Still your worker is not capable to handle 500 requests, then what you need to do, increase number of workers. Okay, so that you need to do horizontal scaling. If you think that data size is very big and due to that problem is coming, then you should do vertical scaling. You need to increase capability of your worker. So many things are there at this moment. I think there are many beginners are there. I don't want to explain all this thing at the very beginning stage, otherwise they may get confused. Okay. So once deployment and all will start, then I will explain worker and.
Yeah, thank you. How does one identify between a real time and a near real time processing type? I mean, batch is a little bit obvious, but
You need to
those two things, yeah.
You need to do load testing and performance testing. Using JMeter
Okay, thank
tool
you.
to do load testing and performance testing. Okay, so this is for retrieve one. Retrieve one is find. Then we need second one. Record payment. Okay. Record accessment system API. So what I will do, I will copy paste all this.
I have one question. What do we mean by saying real time
What,
on the
sorry,
processing type?
Processing time?
On the processing type, not time. It says real time, near real time, and batch. What do we mean by near real time?
Okay, so real time means you are getting real time data. Generally, REST API do this. Okay. Non-real time means a batch means like that scheduler based or batch processing. Okay, wait a minute. Batch processing means when we are doing huge number of record processing. Okay. And non-real time, I don't know what non-real time. I think your data is not coming from actual target system. For example, your real-time data is in database, but you are retrieving similar kind of data from Salesforce system. There is data sync between database and Salesforce, and you are fetching data from Salesforce. That is non-real-time data.
It's near. I think it says near real time. It's not
Yeah,
live.
yes, it's near real time means once, for example, like that data is synced from database to Salesforce, that particular time data is real time data. If you are taking after 5 minutes, it's not actual 100% correct data, but it's similar to correct data. There may be
Oh,
there is a possibility in real time system data got changed and here still we have previous data. But there may be possibility in that actual system also there is no change and whatever last data sync was there, that is correct data only.
okay, that means if there is any third party, we say near real data.
No, no. Real time data means whatever like whatever actual data is there should be there, that data is available. Near real time means there is a possibility that data got changed in actual system, but still that actual data is not synced from where I am retrieving. It's not clear.
Okay, but can you tell me by example, for example, if you use object store, temporary storage, then the real data is changed at the back end. Is that like that? That makes sense now?
Wait a minute, I'm getting
How can it change if the real data is changed and
So let's say this is your database. Okay, and this is Salesforce system, and this is your API. So whenever customer is doing, here we have customer, or here we have another and any system which is taking customer detail and storing here. Okay, so if we are retrieving data directly from here, we are getting real-time data. Okay, whatever data we have, customer related data we have here, we are retrieving that data from here. Okay, this is real-time data. And now we have one batch processing which takes all this data and do syncing here. Okay, so this batch will keep running in scheduled time, like in every 1 hour. Okay, in every 1 hour, this batch will run and it will take all the data and it will sync here. Now, after 5 minutes, for example, after 5 minutes, there are two records. One record is for A, one record for B. After 5 minutes, data for A got changed. Okay, and data for B is still same. Okay, if after just after this data sync, if I am fetching here, I am getting for A also and B also, we are getting correct data only, real time data only we are getting. But after 5 minutes, this data got changed and this data is still correct data. So this data will be near real time. Okay, this is not actual real time since this data got updated a bit, but other data are kept same. Is it clear?
thank you so much.
Okay, fine. So coming to second API. So this is for post, okay? Record assessment system API. So record accessment SAPI. Okay, version will be v1. This will be ESSC. It's giving error. Assessment. What will be method here? Can anyone tell me? It's post. Since we are doing record, this API will record okay. Then header will be same. Now URI parameter we don't need, query parameter also we don't need, body yes we need. So this will be actually body. Okay. So this will be record accessment request. I took reference of first one, record accessment request. Okay, so here also we will have set of question answer. Means when we will record. So can anyone tell me like just your like, common sense, like what all change we will have here? Anyone want to put anything? In request, what all things we need to pass? So first, there will be group of question answer. Okay.
We need
But
to pass the input also, right?
input also is.
Because we are as a record, we are sending as an input, right?
Yes, this is input only, body, request body. This is part of request.
That also as a part of entry, we need to pass it into the JSON, right?
Yes, this is JSON payload only.
Okay.
So here, for each question, there will be only one answer. So correct answer will be only one. But when it was retrieved, so we are getting all the possible option A, B, C, D. But here, when we will submit this, so user will select only one answer. Okay, so this answer will be string, not array. Is it clear to everyone? So this time answer will not be array. Let's say he selected option 1. What other things we need here? So here, if we will select, if we will enter only question answer, will it be enough? Or we need to provide more detail? How we will identify this answer is submitted by this question answer submitted by which user? Okay, so we need user detail also. Okay, so this will be splitted into two parts. Now inside this will be object. Okay, let me take this on Notepad. We have already. So here question. Option will be there. Okay, so this will be repeating. Okay, that's fine. This will be repeating, but the object. Inside this object, there will be two elements. One will be customer detail or user detail. Like there will be some unique ID or anything. Then there will be assessment detail, what he submitted. Okay, user detail will be there, assessment detail will be there. In assessment, there will be submission, like what all question answer he submitted. We will put one by one. Okay, and then and there will be other detail like date time, submission date time. And he submitted this assessment. Let's take in this format. Month, date, month, year. Then there will be T and then hour, minute, second. Will be format. Okay, anything else? I don't think we need. Okay, user detail.
It will take assessment, maybe.
Assessment ID. I don't think we need assessment ID, but we need user detail like user ID. Then name. Okay. Inside user detail, we will have user. Let me put on some other level. So inside retrieve assessment response, we have user detail. User detail has two child element, user ID and name. Then we have assessment detail, which is array, and this array contains this question answer, multiple question answer will be there. So this will be question and this will be answer what user has given. Okay, and then after assessment, submission date time will be there. Okay, so this will be structure. Okay, go on mute. Everyone go on mute. Gopi. Seeing error. Expected closing at the end. Code 22, structure 43. Okay, so this structure we have for request. Is it clear to everyone? Now here, coming to this part. Retrieve assessment. Oh, this should be record assessment request. Indentation will be 1 and this time it will be object. Next, user details. This will be user detail indentation 2. Then we will have assessment details. We'll have indentation 2, and then we have submission date time. This will also have indentation 2. Now inside user details we have user ID and name. Okay, inside user details we have user ID. Okay, so user ID will be string and everything will be similar. So this coming to next, after user ID we have name. Okay, and then assessment detail we have question answer. Question and then we have answer. Oh, what will be here? Can anyone tell me?
Array.
Sorry.
Array.
Array.
Okay. Correct. So this will be array, and this question answer will be string. And submission date time, this will be string. Format example we can take from here. Okay, for this we can put example user ID.
It is indentation 3, right, for user ID?
Okay, I need 1 minute break. Just give me. Okay, so example we can put
User ID indentation is 3, right, Ravi?
yes, correct. Okay, so this we have for request body and so in response
The answer is indentation 3 to answer.
okay, now coming to response, we will have this will be code assessment response. Okay, so indentation will be 1. Mandatory Y, this fine. Event ID indentation will be 2. Sorry. And then this will be indentation 2. Okay. Event ID, instance ID, and then status. Okay. Status success. This will be something ID. And this will be record payment. Record assessment. Okay, fine. This will be also same. Real-time REST response. 500 time 1 KB 24 hour 3 second. So we are done with this two documentation. Okay. For other API documentation, I will not create in front of you. Like I will create in backend. Means I will create already. But I hope you everyone got idea like how to create, how to do documentation. Like sometime I'm not sure how many people are having more than 5-6 years of experience. If you have more than 5-6 years of experience, then this can be part of your expectation. They may ask you to create functional design document or anything. And this particular structure, I feel like it's good. Okay, we have all the detail. Now coming to third API and all, like I haven't updated. This will be updated from here. Okay, so let me
Hi, Ravi. Is this
remove.
functional or functional requirement?
Yes, this is functional one. So remaining other API, like we don't have detail right now. I will provide you. So I'm deleting all this. Okay.
And in this you do some non-functional, right? Like processing type, data size. Those columns will come under non-functional or functional.
This processing. Okay, this is actually non-functional. This is functional document. Functional document contains both functional requirement and non-functional requirement.
Okay.
Okay. A part of that, we have here error handling. Okay. So here we have error handling detail like for bad request, what will be structure and everything. This is for bad request. HTTP status will be 400. Okay. Then body will be body MIME type will be this. Put message structure will be this. Okay. So here we will have message inside okay, so in body response error message will be only response payload. Okay, in response either we will have success payload or error payload. So error payload response structure will be like this. There will be message, code, success. We need success. This should be always error code means always fail only. Okay, so success is not required. Then event ID. Okay, event ID will be transaction ID. And then error, inside error we will have 4 element. Fine. So error will have 4 element: type, title and details. Type will be what kind of error is this. 400 means bad request. Title will be invalid request. Detail will be the input contain invalid data. Okay, this will be structure for bad request. Same way we have for 401 unauthorized. Okay, for that also we will have this kind of structure. Same way we have not found, that is 404 resource not found, and then server error, that is 500. This should be 500. So this will be structure for error response. This also we need to put inside our YAML, and when we will do actual implementation there also we should pass this structure of payload when we are sending response error scenario. To everyone. HTTP status code for bad request 400, body MIME type application JSON, output structure will be like this. Indentation 1 for this 4, this 4, and then this will have 3 element: type, title and detail. Type bad request if it is 400, if it is 500 then server error, if it is 401 then unauthorized. Okay, this is 401 unauthorized, like this. So everyone good on this side?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now we will start working on demo. Before that, okay, time is almost over 9, 12:30. Okay.
Ravi, we didn't see any details for success scenarios like HTTP code and
Success scenario we have now.
for success scenario for responses we need to provide HTTP code as well, right? If it is success 200, okay. do not want created
by
like that?
default it will be there 200 201. We don't need to configure anything. By default it will be there.
Okay.
Okay, so what should we do? We should start RAML today or maybe tomorrow. How much time left? Only 25 minutes, correct? I think we should start. Okay, let's start with RAML part. Is there any query? Can you share this, please? What exactly you are looking for? This document or what you are saying? Mule.
Yeah, the entire document.
Yeah, that today I took like if you've already filled that Google form, then today I will collect all the email ID. So I'm requesting again to everyone, like you need to fill your email detail and everything. Otherwise, if you will ask for access again, then it will take again time.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, can you tell us who submitted and who did not? Because I have sent it, but I could not confirm your receipt of the email actually. Yeah. So can
Sorry.
you name some of us? Can you name some people that did not submit so that we know? Thank you.
Okay. No. Actually, for me, it will be difficult to identify who hasn't sent. So how I will come to know who hasn't sent? So means I have.
Can you tell us who sent?
Or maybe confirmation.
Okay, let me tell you how many I received.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we do door closed?
Everyone
Go on mute.
Sit.
Everyone please go on mute. I received from 29 people. Okay. So Raj Sekhar, Gopi, Nikhil, Feven, Sitota, Sona, Kirti, I'm not sure. Yeah. Chandu, Mahesh, Uday, Parmila, Solmon, Radiate, Manas, Hanan, Gopi, Helen, Mentes, Manikandan, Monica, Karthik, Veera. Actually, they have Viran. I'm not sure. Viran Jen. Okay.
Yes.
Viranjanil.
Yes.
Then Veera Hanumantu. Okay.
Yeah.
Tesfai, Chitra Ben, Malathi, Sinet, Abebe. So I got this 29, and I think in this group we have 50 participants. So 20 are still missing. Out of 50, we have few members from admin. So still 45 should be there. So 15 members are still missing.
Ravi, but this is like how you the calculating this number of people, the form which they were submitted, right? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, so I didn't submit it because I went out actually, so I suddenly joined it into the meeting. Maybe I can submit maybe after this meeting is closing off.
You need to submit by today, since I will give you Git access, okay, and YouTube access. Both thing I will give on the same email ID. So if you make it too late, then again second access I will give after 3-4 days. Okay, I will not give one by one. So if you want immediate access, so everyone need to submit by today. That Google form link
Ravi,
is shared in group. Yes. Yes, anyone saying anything?
no,
Okay. So I am expecting around 42 to 43 participants, like 5, 6, 7, like 5, 6 members are from admin team. Okay, like they are from my team, so they are managing this event, everything. Like they will give Git access and YouTube access. They only manage everything, and they will do everything based on this Google form only. If someone is missing, then you will not get any access. Okay, fine. So let's start Ramal part. Okay, I think we should wait more. We have still 20 minutes. We can do lots of things.
Ravi, this is Malika. I'm just submitting it.
Yeah, you don't need to mention, just submit it and I will take detail from there. Okay, so for Ramal, we already discussed like we need to create account on any point platform, and I will create new account today since this training will go for 1 month, 1.5 month. Still account will be valid for 1 month. Let's see how we'll manage. Okay.
But Ravi, this is 9:39 IST. I hope because in almost 3 hours it's over.
Yeah, someone is asking something.
Ravi, almost it's 6:30. It was started at 6:30 p.m. IST. Yeah, 3 hours it got over. I hope it's a 9:40 now IST.
Oh, okay, okay. It's 9:40. Oh, then fine. Yeah. Okay, okay. So we are done with session. Okay, let's do it tomorrow. Okay. Okay, fine then. Thanks everyone. I will pass this recording by Tuesday.
Hi,
Right.
Ravi.